Good, hello, Del.
Well, good to see you again. How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
Long time. Was it 6 months since we saw you before?
Been a lot of talking, a lot of emails.
A lot of talk and a lot of emails. A lot of work on this so far.
I tell you what, we've had a busy crew.
Yeah,
It's
about a dozen people here working on this.
At least.
Incredible. I must say, wearing a high vis doesn't just stand well with me. Is that what you reckon, Penny?
You look great.
I look great in my high vis.
It's not something I tend to wear on my bike.
No, definitely not on the bike. This is in the warehouse today. There's forklifts.
Yeah, we've got forklifts out there and other guys that are manoeuvring around.
What's the format today? What we actually got to do there?
Right, Toolkit's all planned, all set.
So we've got a list.
Yeah, the list is here.
Got it all
All
there.
been printed off. So what we've got to do now is we're going to go physically out,
Pick
and we'll
each
go
tool.
and pick every part of that toolkit,
Awesome.
assemble it all, and then get it over to the service centre.
Get it over
and
there.
then up in the showroom.
That's
where
the
we
toy
were
shop,
in
isn't
the
it?
toy shop.
In the toy shop. We can
And
lay it all out and
yeah,
show
lay it all
you.
out, and we spend a bit of time. As it is out there, it's too busy an environment
Yeah,
to actually
boxes.
open everything up. So
Boxes,
we'll do
yeah.
it all up later on in the big showroom.
Yeah, fantastic. Right, should we get stuck in?
Let's go and get stuck
Can't
in.
wait. Let's go.
Great.
Let's go and play, Ben. Oh my God. This place is out. It's huge.
It's not as complicated.
No, but it's all
Set
out.
out. It's all numbered. We're going to pick. We'll do level 1 and level 2.
No ladders,
It's all manual. It's fine.
Come over here, Ben. Have a look over there. Look. So how many's through there? So we've got, that's one. We've got 2, 3.
Well, you got all that there.
This must be almost an acre. Stop. Cubic acre.
So that's the location.
Right. So A, 448. So this is line A.
Yeah, we're at 18 at the moment, so it's a long
448, right down the end. Yeah, let's go.
which is one of those.
One of those. Packet guys, there we are. The first item. First item in the toolkit. We've got them at the front.
Yeah.
Have the box to go with that.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yes, we're looking for B17B, it'll be a torque wrench. Location, let's have a quick look. STW1011.
38 square drive torque wrench.
That's the one.
Jobs are good. On the list.
There we go.
On the list, number 2.
You're bored doing videos, you also come and work here.
Come and work here. Sold. Sold, definitely. What's the next one?
B27, so we're
Back,
back up
back that way.
way.
Turn around, Pen. See if she can find it. B27. B27A. Excellent.
Hex kit.
So, Allen keys. Next. Right, C27B.
And then SO400 on the side.
SO400.
That's the one.
That's it, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. And then you'll see the length of the place. And get
And we should be looking for an SO645.
that one. Look at that, one left open.
There you go.
There we go. 3 pairs of pliers.
B, SO923.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, screwdriver set.
Set screwdrivers.
We are looking for an SO1091.
1091.
There you go.
Here we go. Metric hex keys.
And the next one's 38B.
Right.
That's an
Right, so that's the next
AK3,
one.
yeah, 38
38B.
and an AK385.
That's in it. There we go. Yep, AK385.
There you go.
Wire crimps. Cool. Oh, lovely. Nice, we'll get one later, won't we?
FF20B, so it's that side,
FF20
20B, and we're looking for an SO497.
There it is. Quarter drive sockets. Little quarter drive socket set. Nice.
06, that's it.
SO481.
That's the hacksaw.
Got it.
There
Axle.
you go.
Excellent.
Right, back up.
Don't need much in anymore. All fit.
So there, we're looking for,
44A.
no, A down the bottom,
Hey,
be an
yeah, with the arrow.
an SO404
4.
with a white box, I reckon.
They reckon? Let's have a look. Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
SO404. Look at that. Awesome. We'll get those out when we get back.
Yeah.
Look at that for a set of spanners. Awesome. We probably wouldn't even need to read it. Aha, what have we
So
here?
04B, and we're
04B.
looking for an SO629.
629, set of files. Excellent. Set of 4 files. Cool. That's it. Awesome. Got on the back, isn't it?
Yeah, on the back. It's the roll cab.
Roll cabin A. So this goes on the accessory list.
This should be the additional list if anybody wants to extra put the whole lot in.
It'll be in the top. Ah, got it. That's it.
That's the one.
Yeah, you love it. Cool.
Alright.
So there we go. 3 8-drive sockets. We're going to have an extension adapter. So we've got 1/4 drive sockets to take from, what was it, 4mm up to 13, and then they take over from 13 up to 19. So we've got all the sockets you need there.
On the bottom.
A.
Yeah, and an SO449. What's that one? Is that the one?
Yep, SO449.
There you go.
Set of 4 adjustables. Right. Cool. Are they metric or imperial?
Well, I mean, you can take your pick, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, they're actually they're adaptable, universal.
Ambidextrous.
Andy, you, I know him.
16A.
16A. What are we looking for?
And we are looking for a BPHF12. No, we're not. A lie. AK9641.
9641.
Steel rule, I reckon.
Yep. That's the one. AK9641.
That's the one.
Excellent. There you go. Steel rule. Yeah. We'll open that when we go up there. Cool.
7A.
Down.
And we are looking for an SO529.
There we go. SO529, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Everyone needs a craft knife. BPHF12.
There you go.
Hammer. Every toolbox needs a hammer. Cool.
Right. Now we're going to get the top chest,
Top chest.
and we'll go and see the Cardex machines,
Wonderful.
because a lot of the small stuff will be in there.
In the Cardex system.
Yeah.
That is just awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Incredible.
Right. Which is there, and it's a Toolkit. So AP22509BB.
That one there.
That's it.
There we go. Top. Yeah.
Gives you effect, doesn't it?
It does.
No problem. Right, we'll now go and see the wonders of the Cardex.
The wonders of the Cardex, you've got to see this.
It might work.
So we've got chisels, adapter for the sockets, torch,
Magnetic torch.
yeah, as we found,
Yeah,
and 2 pairs of grips.
no problem.
Cool.
Lovely.
Excellent. Okay.
Excellent. Got one with your filter wrench.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it.
There we are. It's nicer in here.
It's a bit cooler.
Bit cooler in there.
Yeah. You ain't got to have your high vis on, because there's no forklifts.
No, that's right. No forklifts in there. Hi there. Right, welcome back. So that was good fun in the warehouse. That's the biggest toolkit. Here she is. Right, let's set it all up and make it look like something, so you can actually see what this toolkit is going to be.
There you go.
Nice. A lot of stuff in there. That's it. That's it. We did, obviously, because what we did, we got a lot of people saying, are you going to go for a red or a black toolbox?
Yeah.
So we thought that this option was great because you've kind of got both.
Bit of a mixture in there.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's not even red. It's like this lovely, tough, super tough powder coat. It's quite nice. I like that. That really works. Big drawers and things like that, but generally speaking, I find little drawers work far better because it keeps tools separate from each
Half
other.
your time looking for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what drawer they're in. Right, let's pop that around there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like Santa's big box.
It is, isn't it?
Lovely. So that's quite a cool little set. I chose that because we've got 6 screwdrivers, 1 bit driver, and then 15 different bits and heads with Torx bits and all sorts. That's quite usable. You should find in there, shouldn't you? Everything.
You're going to cover most things you're going to need.
Yeah, you really are. And again, if you haven't got it, you always get it separately individually later. So that's the first one like that. Pliers. Godsend.
Everybody needs them.
Absolutely. I mean, I started this kit's based on what I started my toolkit on, and honestly, 3 basic pairs of pliers: needle nose, straight nose, and a pair of side cutters. That's all you need. Nothing fancy. That gets it done.
That gets that done.
It does. What else we got? Yeah, we can do these with the sockets, can't we? We've got. Let's have a look. There we are. Now, it's worth saying on this, what I wanted to do was take the whole concept of a socket set and break it up. We've got a ratchet as well, haven't we? There we are.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, the socket set is probably 50% when you say you don't need it really. The stuff
There's
you
a lot
don't,
of bits you never get around to using.
no, you don't use them very often. Obviously they're in there, obviously they're usable tools, but we just wanted this as a basic set because we had a mission to keep this under price. So all we've ended up settling for is a really nice quality ratchet, quarter drive.
72 teeth, by the way.
72.
Nice
Nice and
nice
fine.
smooth one.
Yeah.
Nice fine one on that.
It's lovely. It's nice. I'm impressed with that. It's a nice piece of kit. Put that around there. And we've got, what we've gone for is 2 rails of sockets instead. So we've got a rail of 3/8 drive,
Yep.
which will go with that, a rail of quarter drive, and we've got an adapter, haven't we? We'll come to it in a minute.
Yeah, we're in the bottom somewhere.
Yeah, there's a little adapter which will adapt
there you go.
the ratchet. You've got it, there it is.
Yeah.
So that will adapt the ratchet from 3/8 to that size. So you better drive all those. And they're from 4mm up to 13mm. And then those are the normal sizes of sockets, aren't they? You know, up to 19. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's got everything you're going to need. Nice little short reach. I mean, obviously there's lots more, and 3 extension bars.
3 extension bars.
3 extension bars.
Always handy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a nice little kind of self-made socket set. And of course, the great thing is, with this toolbox, you can just keep all that in the top, kind of. Just, it all just sits in there rolling
Where
around.
is it? There you go.
Where it is, there it is. And of course, as it's the idea of this being an evolution kit, you add stuff to it, there'll be loads of room.
Benefit to these is they're not loose. So they're all on rails.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
You can keep them on the rails.
Yeah, socket rails, I wouldn't live without them. Because you can't find it. You know, if they're on a rail and they're correctly put in size order, you always know where your socket's going to be.
They're almost as loose as a 2mm spanner.
Yes.
You can never find
Never
one of
find
them.
it. Okay, well, these ones are the metric. Right,
Yes.
here we are. So we've got set of metric spanners, combination spanners. What is it? 8 to 19mm.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to be the ones you use the most, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, again, you're going to be able to keep that on its little rail like that in one of the drawers, and just access them when you need. Yeah, tucked away, all on a little clip, or you can take them off, put them on wherever you like. Look at that.
Everybody
Adjustable
needs those.
spanners. You can't go wrong.
Spanners.
Awesome. Look at that. Now, the reason I included adjustable spanners is because the socket set is 3/8 drive. It goes up to 19mm, which is most
You're going to
fasteners.
carry nearly everything on.
Nearly everything on bikes, and also the spanner, combination spanner is 19mm as well. But there's always a few other fasteners, isn't there,
Yeah.
on any bike? Now this set of little adjustables, it's always handy to have a little adjustable. You might want to bung that under the seat. It's a
Yeah.
little get you out of jail free card. But this one, the big one, was what mattered to me most. I love that. If we open that right out, we've got steer all in there as well.
Something else for the kit.
Definitely. So what's that size? 40, isn't it?
Yeah, 38,
38
40mm.
mm. So you're looking at, maybe because it's probably an Imperial one. If it's a metric one, it's 40mm.
Hey, just confusing.
That's it. So the point is that adjustable, the big one goes out to 40mm, so you're going to be able to undo your wheel nuts, and that's what's really important in it. Because I mean, when you're even something as simple as doing wheel alignment, chain tension, which is a common thing everyone has to do, really important. So we put a set of adjustables in, really nice quality Segan ones, and they'll last you a lifetime. And I've still got adjustables I've had since I was. Mine are made. Do you remember King Dick?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got a big, massive. I won't say no. Let's not go down that road. Right, here we go.
So steel rule.
You can't do without it. No. Yeah. I mean, the steel rule is useful because you're measuring wheel alignment. If you're measuring the measurement at the back of your wheel alignment, that's absolutely essential.
Even simple fabrication.
Yeah, absolutely anything. You know, we've got fabrication tools involved in this along the way. So you've got imperial and metric. You've got inches on the back. So depending where you are, that's going to be useful. Always need a steel rule. Can't do without it. That's all. What else next?
And then the other thing.
A knife.
Everybody needs a knife.
A box cutter. Can't go without it. I mean, we've probably all got one, but we thought we'd put one in the kit because I just think it's an essential. What else we got? Love it. Simple set hex keys. You know, you need hex keys for everything, don't you? Yeah, so standard set hex keys.
Makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. I'm just gonna. Is that on? To stick on if you're doing a job, especially if you haven't got nice.
That's as well.
Yeah, nice one.
So
nice bit of kit.
That there.
Like that. Cool. Hacksaw. Who doesn't need a hacksaw?
Everybody needs a hacksaw.
Everybody. You know, even if you're cutting a little piece of rubber hose for something, it's anything. You know, you need a hacksaw for all sorts of things. Nice, absolutely essential tool. And into
punch and chisels.
Definitely. Now, I thought this was important. I think you do need chisels for so many things. You know, I mean, the centre punch. If you're going to drill a hole in anything, you absolutely need it. And of course, we did the video on how to undo a rounded out bolt with a centre punch.
Yes.
You need that sort of thing. So a little set of chisels and punches. I think that's an essential. It's the sort of tools you'll have forever and ever. You know, you'll need them one day. Hitting stick.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, why not? Now the size-wise, as I said to you this earlier, many years ago, you can get obviously a dozen different sizes of hammer. And my old man, I said years ago, you know, this is, what is this, a £1/2, isn't it? Yeah, a little £1/2 hammer. I said to my old man, what about, you know, like a £1 hammer for bigger jobs? He said, just hit it harder.
Exactly.
Swing it harder, son. What's the matter with you? So no, honestly, a £1/2 hammer is enough for any toolkit. That's all you need. And I love these with a resin handle.
Yes.
Big rubber grip on. That's just a nice piece of kit like that. Yes, absolutely. I mean, I remember mine are mold. I've still got mold grips.
And the original ones.
Original made by mold, and I've got a set of Vise Grips as well. I mean, my ones I've welded them to stuff and all sorts. You know, but these they're nice as well. Nice quality, because it was important to me that the quality of the tools in the kit are you know, of a standard. And what's important is the guarantee on them, isn't it?
Yes.
These are all lifetime
guarantees.
Lifetime guarantee on hand tools. Now, the only other company we know for sure does that is Snap-on.
Snap-on.
And having been a professional mechanic in my time, I remember many visits to the Snap-on van where you were sent away with your tail between your legs. No, son, it's not covered.
User operator.
User operator error. Yeah, that's usually the case with
it normally is.
It normally is. So we've got a pair of those, and we've also got regular ones. So a couple of pairs of Vise Grips, just to grip hold of things. I like that. They're quite smart. I like them. Cool. Files. Yeah.
Files.
Now, I don't know.
4-piece file set.
4-piece files. I sort of deliberated over putting these in the kit because, are you going to do this sort of thing? Yeah, I think you are. Seriously. If you're going to fit an accessory or something and you need to screw it or bolt it onto your bike, and you need a bolt, you need to cut that bolt down, you've got a hacksaw, you can measure the length you need of it, hacksaw it down and finish it. You've got a nut on it first, don't you?
Yeah, finish it off, yeah.
You can finish it off with a file, take the nut off, that cleans up the thread, you've shortened the bolt, and I think that's essential. You've got round, square, half round and triangular, which is great for cutting into corners.
Even simple fabrications.
Yeah.
For brackets, for
definitely
indicators, that sort of thing. Everybody sort of modifies their bikes in a time.
It's nice.
They're great.
I mean, I buy myself a set of files every couple of years because they go blunt over time and you can't sharpen them.
They dull down.
They dull down, yeah. So that's a nice addition. Definitely a set of files. Again, it might not seem the sort of thing that you'd imagine a mechanic's toolkit to get, but this isn't, and it was never meant to be a mechanic's toolkit. This is a biker's.
It's a bike toolkit.
It's a bike toolkit.
It's stuff that we're over user experience.
Yeah.
It's stuff that you and I have used probably time and time again.
It's important. Yes. Now I love these. Circlips are popping up on everything now. They really are. And I must have seen dozens of these pairs of circlip pliers. You know the ones that have got one handle and 5 little interchangeable heads?
Yes.
They are living rubbish, those things. They fall to pieces. You try and open something, they twang off, you get a bit in your eye. Nasty.
I've got a set. What I seem to find is the one set of heads that I need is the one I could ever find.
Yeah, that's it. Or eventually you'd lose the little spring that holds it together and then they don't work anymore. So what they are is a full set for different circlip pliers. So they're internal and external, straight and curved.
Yes.
So that's the 4 sizes and shapes you're going to need. And I love the heads. Looking at the heads on them, they're small enough to get into those little circlips that you're going to get on your brake levers. Little dodgy ones. So that's definitely a useful piece of kit. Circlip pliers.
Last thing in the box.
Oh yeah, I love this. This
They're
is
great, aren't they?
Yeah, I haven't got one of these.
No?
I love this. This was, I'm going to show this one to the camera close up. This is a really funky little tool. That is awesome. I love this. This is an oil filter removal.
Yeah, it's oil filter wrench.
Oil filter wrench. Look at that. Little adapter in it to go up to 1/2 inch drive. And there it is.
And look at it. Self grips.
Look at that. That's everything there.
Yep.
Including the coolest oil filter wrench in the world
On the
ever.
planet.
That is the coolest ever. Look at it. And that goes out to about 120mm filter, which is like a bus oil filter.
Yeah, because it uses truck
Right
filter on
into that size, which is
65, sure.
60, that's not even that. It's
No.
a tiny little, probably a fuel filter, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tiny
it's
little
gonna be
thing.
close.
So that's going to fit anything. Really nice piece of kit. So altogether, we've managed to get this, including the box, to just under 20,
Just under 200 quid.
£199
Yeah.
and about 40 pence in
Yeah.
it. So
Fraction of it.
that's some work, that, isn't it?
Well, when you look at it, I mean, each individual item here,
What if you bought it?
if you brought it individually,
So if I bought that on its own in the box, full retail, and I did it to all of it,
all of this would be round about 500, 530 quid.
oh my God, it's not bad.
No.
So what are we? Considerably less than half price.
It's heading down to almost down to a third.
Heading towards a third of what it should cost. That's incredible, mate.
Sort
Unbelievable.
of try to
Thanks so
get the
much.
best we could.
I know you've worked so hard for us. We had this vision,
Yeah.
and the vision was that we
I
would.
can remember the phone call.
I know. Yeah, because you probably tried not to answer it. Oh, I'm not.
I
in
tried
again.
not to laugh.
Yeah, try not to laugh. No, you didn't. You didn't try very hard. You laughed a lot when you all got up afterwards. Well, we had a vision that we thought it might be 200 quid, and we didn't think for a million years we'd get all of this equipment for £200. That's just amazing because it isn't cheap stuff.
No.
There's a couple of things I wanted to make the point here. We've got a lifetime guarantee on all of
On
these
the hand
tools.
tools, yeah.
On the hand tools, a lifetime guarantee, which is no different to the guarantee you get on a snap-on tool.
No.
Which means you can bring it back if it malfunctions anyway, and that's it. Obviously, tools break.
Yes.
You know, a pair of circlip pliers, a thing, if you break the end off it, mistreating it, that's you mistreating it. But at the end of the day,
There's
they're
probably an
not.
element of a user.
There's user, yeah.
But, you know,
absolutely.
if the product was to fail fundamentally,
Yeah,
it's guaranteed.
through manufacture, all guaranteed, and I think that's what the world expects today. And I know for a fact, looking at this, when you open these packets and you start taking them all out, this is going to be pretty full. Which I'm surprised, because when we set this up, Evolution Toolkit, we chose this box because I thought this would be the right sort of size to give loads of room, but there's not going to be a lot of room in this when it's all in there. And I like that.
It was to grow into.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, there's some packaging involved in
Little
what's in front
bits.
of you, so
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of it may condense down
Yeah.
a little bit,
A
but
bit.
you've still got to
Yeah.
add some more.
Yeah, you have got.
started off.
I reckon you'd have that bottom drawer with a few bits rattling around and all the rest full, which is nice.
Yeah.
But of course that brings us to the other point that we've got the roll cap, which is proper. I chose that
Yeah.
one because they've got the 5 full-size drawers.
It goes with the
Yeah.
top chest, makes a
does.
lovely roll kit.
We've also got some other tools. So I tell
There's
you what,
additional bits.
why don't we put all this in the box, get it out of the way, and then we'll have the extras. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Right, so that's in there, everything all packed away.
Everything in. All fits in. I think with the packaging removed from everything, it's going to virtually fill that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
love it. Love it.
Good.
Absolutely right. Let's get that.
Lovely job.
So pop it round there on the side.
Then we'll have a look at the roll cap.
Okay. Okay.
So we put that up there.
Cool. Now that's going to give us. What we're not going to do is unwrap this purely because this is not coming home with us, is it?
No.
This is going to be something that's available on an extras list you can buy. Sidewise, as you can see from the toolbox, it's the same kind of width, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so if you lift it up, if you want,
Yeah.
and then that
Drawers are on
would
top.
sit
Yeah. So that will sit.
on top of your
Yeah,
roll
that's
cap.
the. I mean, take away the packaging.
Yeah.
The actual roll cab is the same width as this, all bar.
That sits on top.
It drops
in
into a
its
little
recesses.
recess. Yeah, it locks in like a proper top chest.
Yeah.
Excellent. Love that. Right. So that's going to give people the opportunity to grow into that.
Yeah.
Because you've got those big 5 drawers. They're about 4 inches deep, aren't they?
They're a good size. You're going to get power tools.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drills, that
that
sort
sort
of
of
thing.
We just
So there you go. So we've got the roll cab sorted, loads of room. There were about half a dozen items that we wanted on the list.
with the Evo kit. It
Yeah.
was you decided that it was said by your viewers
Yeah.
that you might have the additionals extras
Except-
that you can
Yeah.
buy and purchase separately.
Yeah, well I said Imperial and metric, but the viewers came back at us and said I don't need Imperial, so I'm going to be paying for them
Exactly.
in a kit. And that was the whole reason for the kit, was to make a kit where you're not paying for anything you don't need. So we've split them.
So we've got the Imperial sockets to go to
There
start
we go.
off with.
Nice one. So that's a little set of Imperial sockets, 3/8 drive,
Yep.
that's going to work with the ratchet and
Ratchets,
extensions and
yes.
everything that's in there.
Everything
So
else in there.
just Imperial sockets for your Harley or your Enfield or your British bike,
Yeah.
nice piece of
To go with that, spanner set.
Awesome. I love these.
Like on the previous models,
Yeah.
they come on a rail, but there you've got 2 sets.
Now, this was interesting. These, as you can see, there's a set of Imperial combination spanners,
Yes.
but at the same time, we've got another set of metric.
Yeah.
So there's both there.
You've got 2
Now,
sets.
as a person, if you buy this, you're going to end up with 2 sets of metric spanners. But that's a good thing.
There's
isn't
always a
it?
good reason.
There's always a reason. One nut, one bolt, doing it the same. You know, 2 13s, 2 10s. I think if you haven't got 2 10mm spanners and 2 13, 2 12mm spanners, you're going to struggle at some point. You end up putting a 1/2 inch on the end of it.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely the Imperials are in there. You get set metric bolts, and that is still like these, subject to the same discount.
Same discounts as you have.
Something like 65% off. That everything in there is, isn't it? And that's a nice kit. I like that. That is really nice. Again, the RECON Tools kit.
Again, same principle.
Let's put those out actually.
An Imperial and a metric hex key set.
Yeah, that's handy as well. Because again, you know, when you look at hexes, they're in everything now, aren't they?
Yes.
So I quite like that.
Yeah.
Imperial both. So you've got, again, metrics in there already, but there's some Imperial ones in there if you need them. Again, these are available separately, so if you want to buy them on their own, you can. It's the same money off. Torque wrench, my baby. Now you've all seen this. They've saw this, didn't they? The one, these are the torque wrench we showed you in the price drop video. This is a lovely piece of kit. It goes from, what is it, 7 to 112 Newton meters.
Yes,
that's
a huge range.
That is a wide range, and it's all metal. I absolutely love that. It's a nice piece of kit. Very, very nice torque wrench. Cool. Love that. And again, because you won't really have one, we only split that out of the kit. I would have probably said, chuck it into the kit and we'll go over 200 because you need it. But actually, again, the viewers said, I've got one, I've got one, I've got one.
They've already got
I don't want to be paying for another one.
Exactly.
So, purely because you might have
They're
it.
not particularly a cheap item.
No, they're not, no.
So-
what's the full retail on them? You got to
Oh,
tell
now
me?
you're asking.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, no.
I think they're expensive tools because they're a precision instrument.
They weren't cheap.
They're all calibrated as well,
Yes.
aren't they? Okay.
Yeah,
so
you get a
that-
certificate inside them.
You do,
The
yeah.
calibration.
Nice piece of kit.
Now that I know you
I
love.
love that. This is my favourite. This is the favourite thing of this. I love this to bits. This is one of these ratchet crimping tools for crimping electrical connectors,
Yep.
because you've got a very special electrical connector available that you developed, haven't you?
Yeah, we've put a selection of them that are all available.
Cool.
So what you've got is you've got your crimp, which is what your crimpers are for.
Yeah.
And then you've got a heat solder built into it.
Right. So how do you heat that? So basically what they use is they use these crimpers.
Yeah.
I mean, this is for anyone if it's an accessory. Yeah. And there's so many guys now with adventure bikes. They're fitting heated systems. They're fitting ice systems.
They fit in everything.
Everything you can imagine, kitchen sinks to their bikes, and they need to plumb it into the loom. So these connectors give, because I've done crimp connectors, and people say you should solder it down, and I've done soldered connections, which my soldering isn't brilliant, as everyone loves to remind me. But at the same time, other people say no, actually crimp is more secure because it's stronger, and these do both, don't they?
They do both. So you crimp it, and then you heat it with a hot gun,
Right.
and it will add the solder, and it will heat shrink at the same time.
Love it. So it becomes a soldered and crimped joint.
Yeah.
That's a really nice.
And then
idea.
this selection of sizes. So you've got the reds, the blues,
Cool.
and the yellows.
Loads. I mean, that's huge. They're almost battery terminals, this
Yes.
thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
But these little ones are what you're going to do the most.
Yep.
So there's a packet in there of, what have we got, 25.
Yeah, 25 on the blues, 25 on the reds, 25 on the yellows.
I mean, I buy a packet 25 and these only last a year. I don't do a lot. So there's a great idea. And again, one of the things about crimping is crimping them properly, isn't it?
That's a great tool.
That is it. A ratchet,
It
doesn't it?
ratchets down, and at the
Nice.
last minute, when it's reached its full ratchet, it will then release.
It lets itself off. I like that. And again, they've got 3 dots on, colour coded for the sizes,
Yep.
so you know which
There you
ones to
go.
use. Lovely. So that's another nice addition.
All right, so all of those again
All
available at the
extras.
same discounts,
That's it.
all available individually.
Yeah. One by one, including this.
that you can then add to as you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Or don't even buy the toolkit. And just
If you've
buy
got
one
all
of
that
those.
lot, then you can
Just
do
add
all
it to
those.
it. Yeah, absolutely. I can see the one thing I can see there selling the most, apart from probably the torque wrench, is that crimper. Most because I like it. Sort of.
It is a cracking tool.
It is a cracking tool. It's lovely. It's heavy. It's chunky. It's really well made. So cool. Well, that I think covers everything. I think we've got everything sorted. Anything else they might need, or anything else that people might need. I guess that you've got all of this, which brings me to a favour I had to ask.
You want to go and have a look around again?
Can we have a look around the tool shop?
Come on,
come on.
Come
You
on
want to come with us, Ben?
Yeah.
Let's take the camera out and have a look around, because I've seen looking around the showroom, there's some new stuff, some amazing stuff, and I think the viewers are going to like
There's
to see it.
some new bits since the last time you guys
Yeah,
were here.
definitely about 6
So,
months ago. Right, let's go and have a look.
Let's have a look.
Let's go.
All right.
Cheers, buddy.
No problem.
Go for it.
Giving back to who I am and save me from this broken heart. Fell in love for so it seemed, but all I really wanted was your arms around me.
To the tools.
So that's it.
That's why the Evo toolkit will be on the top,
That's it on top.
and then that's your additional roll cap that goes with it.
It's not too big, is it? Nice.
Nice
Because a
size.
lot of people have said that I don't want a big tool stack in my garage. I haven't got the room for it. Yeah,
They keep it over the top.
They can do if you've got enough tools to fill them. Even these ones.
Yeah.
Once you put a mid box on like that, they become even huger.
Yeah.
But that's just doable, isn't it? I like that. Which is what it was meant to be, entry level to get you going. And if you need, again, that's going to serve you for a period of time. That if you want more room in the future,
I mean, you can get your drill in there,
yeah, they're all big
your
enough.
power tools, spaces.
All of those drawers are big enough.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just a bit bigger than that one.
Yeah.
So, loads of room. You'll be fine. An 80mm wrist.
The actual bar that goes
Oh
with
my
it.
god, check this out. 80mm socket, look at that. For fine electrical adjustments.
Yeah.
It's adjustable. I know, when you see it all like that, you've got to pick it up and like that.
Excellent. Thanks again, mate.
No problem.
Appreciate that.
Thanks very much.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Take care.
Have a good one. Cheers.